Aloha. This is John with Human Design Hawaii, and you'll have to excuse my voice a bit because, quite frankly, guys, I am dying. I mean, by the time you hear this, I probably will be dead. Not because anything got me, but because I went ahead and took my own life, understanding that my body is absolutely having a no to all the treatments and everything that are being presented to me. But on that note, I don't want to shock anyone. It's really okay. I'm here to speak from a different place of the consciousness that's really the one observing all of this. My fate seems to be, and it's kind of a dark fate, I admit, after all this time, 23 years of teaching human design every day of my life, being a machine, being here just relentlessly, helping people and so forth, that I have this vehicle breaking down on me. And where I know most people would be freaking out and trying to figure out how to fix it and stuff, as soon as I even began to understand what this was, my first and immediate thing was, how do I kill myself in the most gentle and easiest way possible? So yes, by the time you guys hear this, I probably will no longer be on this plane. That is just the vehicle and what's happening to the vehicle. And then there's the passenger John that's here to have this ride. And as much as I've enjoyed teaching human design, and my God, it's been a passion, it's been my life, it's been everything, I'm no longer able to do it. My physical form is broken down to the point where just having a good one-on-one session with someone is tough for me. That was a real kick in the balls. Once I really understood what I was dealing with and the doctors started to present me with, what they could or couldn't do for me, I was having absolute fuck no. My body was saying no, no, no. I didn't even understand how aggressive or how, this is going to kill me one way or another, guys, whether it's in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. And everybody wants me to, try to, not everybody, the medical community, let's say, they all want to keep me alive. And I'm looking at this situation going, no way in hell. I want to go lucidly, strongly, and very aware to my own death. I've had a beautiful dance with life, guys. Human design has allowed me to see so much, to get to a place where I can be a passenger that understands this is just what's happening. I'm not arguing with life. I'm not trying to make it wrong. I will be honest that the last few months, especially, have been incredibly rough on me, both physically and emotionally. I don't think anybody just exits this place with no fear at all. I think that would be ludicrous, but I've just had this feeling like I'm a dog, and it's just my time, and it's time for me to wander off and die. So that is what's happening, guys. And again, I don't think anybody will hear this until after I'm dead. But the passenger is really in awe of all this. Here I am, I've been teaching all this stuff. The whole awareness thing has really been the only important part to me. The ability to really accept what it is, which is, really what I'm pointing at here, guys, is that this is happening. I could make it wrong, I could argue with life, but no, what I see is life has given me this incredibly beautiful opportunity where, unlike so many people that are going to be, frightened and trying to get every inch of life and stay alive for every moment, I just want to make a nice, clean exit. I want to have a beautiful death. I've had a beautiful life. And now it's time for me to have a beautiful death. And, again, I'm going to be doing that myself. It will be done very privately, legally. I've already got the medication set up, and really, I just, it's kind of a farewell to the people, the very few people that really got what I do in human design, which is help you get to a place of being a real passenger in this, and being able to face things like, it's like this is the end of my life, guys, and I'm trying to meet it, or I am meeting it with as much, warrior spirit as I can. It's like, no, I am front and center. I'm solid. I'm lucid. I understand what's happening. And I understand that this is the end of this ride. And with that comes, there comes a lot of things. But the one thing that I really see that I get the opportunity to have that so few people will ever have an opportunity to have is to be lucidly aware of, okay, this is my body shutting down, and not to be trying to make it wrong. And again, everything the doctors presented to me was a huge fuck no, to the point where one day Devin was sitting next to me and they were trying to explain what they wanted to do and how lucky I was to be able to get this procedure and all this. And my body's like, fuck that. There is no fucking way I'm going down that road. And as I discovered later, all it would do was make me weaker. I would still end up having to deal with this in another 3 to 5 years anyway. And, just like, and it is kind of a dark joke on the 6th line being over it. It's like, no, guys, if it's this bad at this point, I don't want to play this game again. I may be a warrior, but a good warrior also knows, when to retreat and surrender. It's like, I'm not going to fight the galaxy. If this body is going to die, which it appears that is true, and again, I will be aiding in that process. I want to do that with with as much awareness and as much power in my body as possible, to be lucid, to be as comfortable as I can be the last whatever, these last few weeks, we're into the last few weeks, and before I'm going to be gone. And I'm just saying, guys, this is human design. You don't argue with life. You don't try to make it wrong. You show up and you see what happens. And my mind could think of 1,000 different things it would like to do. But as far as I'm concerned, my life's been over for the last 6 months. I mean, the last 6 months have really been hell for me, guys. And I don't want to live like this. I don't think anybody should ever have to live like this. And, I'm just so happy and grateful that all the, the medical aid and dying is available here. And I was able to get set up on that so quickly and easily. It was like the way was so clear. My way is not to fight this disease and fight life, because that's what I would be doing. I would be trying to make life wrong and saying, this vehicle is not supposed to break down, but it is breaking down. And there is no fixing it. And so there's only acceptance. And so if this can just be a hallmark of what acceptance really looks like, and what it may look like to really be able to trust your own self, to trust your own life, to trust your own body. And see, my body was so clear. No, no, no. And I immediately started looking for what is the cleanest and most beautiful exit that I can make. How can I do this myself? How can I do this without doctors? How can I be away from people and medical bullshit and trying to deal with the medical system? I mean, you guys talk about it breaking down. I haven't looked up from my desk in 20 years, and I realize how badly everything is broken down, and there's no way I would want to deal with this any point in the future. So, yes, this is the first take of really letting you guys know this is what's happening. The body's going. The consciousness is going wherever it's going next. But I am here, and I am lucid, and I am making all of this, it's all absolutely being informed by my body. But I am lucidly also looking at so many aspects of this where, no way my body could have known everything it knew when it was saying no to the treatments. And how beautiful it is that my body took me in this direction. I want to say it like that, because my body took me in this direction, not to fight, to go ahead and just let it take me and meet it head on, to meet death head on and have a beautiful death or a beautiful dance with my death as well. And so, again, I just feel grateful to life. I feel grateful to all of you that got me, and the few people that were really able to hear that this human design thing is a tool for awareness, and hopefully that this can serve as some document of some piece about, guys, this is what it looks like to be fully surrendered and have acceptance of what is. And I'm not saying that my mind agrees with it all the time. I'm saying I'm not fighting with life. and I'm meeting death as cleanly and as beautifully as I possibly can. And I wish you all the best. Please trust only yourselves in this experiment because it has become so insane, all the information and everything out there. But I know very few people that actually could accept anything like this at this level. I know very few people that can even talk to me about this stuff at this level. But on that note, guys, that's going to have to be enough for today because my body is worn. Aloha, and wishing you all the best. Goodbye.